Der liebe Robert hatte mal wieder Besseres zu tun. Besseres im Sinne, dass ihr mehr zu sehen bekommt. Und von daher dachte er sich, Patrice hat ja Zeit und der hat außerdem noch eine Platzangst. Warum nicht dann einfach mal nach Paris geschickt? Und zwar in die Katakomben unter der Stadt, die es hier schon seit Jahrhunderten gibt. Und diese sind auch der Dreh- und Angelpunkt des Filmes Katakomben, beziehungsweise As Above, So Below. Und ich wollte dann von den Geschwistern mal wissen, wie es denn war, diesen Film zusammen zu schreiben, zu produzieren und auch Regie zu führen. Denn immerhin, eine grausige Angelegenheit ist das hier in Paris. Aber seht selbst. All right, guys, how much fun was it for you Americans to shoot here in France? Because I know you like to make fun about Germans, but also that somehow Americans hate Frenchies. So what is it that brought you here to do that movie, particularly in Paris?
We just to back up, we love the French. You know?
No problem with the French.
I think the French might dislike Americans more than Americans.
Is it French fries or is it freedom fries that you eat?
No, we were never part of that. But you know, we really wanted to come. You know, we love French cinema. We love their cinematic culture here, and so we actually tried to bring like nobody with us. It was really the two of us. We said, let's not bring a bunch of Americans to France to make a movie. Let's make a movie the way the French would. And so it was really the two of us showed up here and hired all French crew and learned a little bit more French and learned to pantomime what I meant when that wasn't enough, and it was really amazing.
Yeah, the French crew is fantastic, and it's such a cinema culture here. They really care about what they're doing, but they don't make many horror films, so it's I think a lot of fun for them to some of the things we cooked up down here, and showing up and having people covered in blood and having a lot of people with prosthetics and contacts, and I think everybody really enjoyed that
So
element.
probably was more like, these Americans.
I think they thought we were nuts. But,
but I think it was silly. Like every day was something bizarre that they've never experienced on a film set.
They shook their head a lot at us, but I think they really rather enjoyed it.
But percentage-wise, how much really got shot within the catacombs? Because most of the stuff, as a viewer, you could have shot it like somewhere in Nebraska, somewhere in another cellar, and I wouldn't know it. So how much really has been shot of that production here in the catacombs in France, and how much in the Nebraskan cellar?
Well, the entire movie was shot in Paris. The entire movie.
And almost everything was shot. We shot 1 week doing the above ground stuff, the museums and bell towers and stuff, and then 5 weeks down here. And when they swim through water, we did that on stage. We did a couple little things, but really, we shot for weeks and weeks down here. And we brought a functioning piano down here. We brought a real car and really burned it under
a German car, by the way.
It was a combination of 3 different systems of catacombs, and then we used a couple 2 different quarry systems in Paris as well that were underground and cavernous and a little bit larger in scope, so we could kind of keep the space evolving, and we wanted to, as we went deeper, kind of open it up a little bit. So but it was almost all it was almost 100% practical, and it was all in Paris.
A very smart move from you guys was really taking 2 black guys in that movie, because you didn't really know who's going to die first. That was really smart, I have to give you that.
Thank you.
But coming to, about the family business, you guys working together. One is the director, the other one is the producer. How easy is it for you just to really talk to each other? Is it good because you know each other well? Or is it like, seriously, you really going to cut that budget? Because listen, I'm going to tell mom about that.
No, it's we have very similar tastes, and if anything, like I as the director try I don't know that we can afford this, and Drew will be like, we can, just do it, So we sort of egg each other on. We always play, we try not to cause each other too much problems, and I think that works really well.
Yeah, like John said, we almost kind of had these inverted, reversed roles where he'll be trying to save money. And I'll be like, no, we can find it. Just let's get that done. I think that's a great idea. And so we do. We like to egg each other on. And I think as a result, we're both pretty responsible filmmakers because we work with each other.
Yeah, so sure you can have the budget, but just it's like the Christmas gift is just going to be a tiny bit smaller than this time. So finally at the end, because I was kind of very pleasant surprised about that movie, because it was really that the distributor and all of the movie company itself just seemed to kind of hide it somehow, and I'm never really sure what's the purpose. Is it just to have not too many spoilers, or is it just to prevent people to see that it's a bad movie? But it's a good one, so it doesn't have to be hidden. My question would be, although I understand that this is not like a Star Wars type of budget that you have for that movie, but do you think that this movie would be any different if you would have like maybe like $200 million instead? Would it have changed anything to the movie itself? And if so, what?
I think it would change. I mean, you can't go as strange with a $200 million budget movie. It has to appeal to sort of everybody, and in doing so, you have to sort of sand down the edges a little bit. Where this, it was nice being able to do this on a budget. It allowed us to keep sort of a more experimental feel to the film, and it allowed us to do some weird things that you wouldn't necessarily be able to do in a bigger movie. And for us, that was fun. It allowed us a lot of freedom.
Yeah, I think every story's got its perfect budget level, and I think this was pretty much at it. I don't know that, maybe an extra $1 million, we could have put that to use, but by drastically increasing the budget of this movie, then you're suddenly just making something totally different, and I don't know that would have been a better movie.
No, definitely. Then thank you so much. I mean,
absolutely.
Let me say goodbye this way.
Mein Name ist Scarlett Marlowe und ich studiere Stadtarchäologie. 112 Meter unter diesem Punkt befindet sich eine verborgene Kammer. Und darin vielleicht der Schlüssel zu einem Rätsel unserer Geschichte.
Wie sollen wir da runterkommen?
Durch die Katakomben. Es gibt gute 300 Kilometer Tunnel direkt unter unseren Füßen.
Und da drin liegen die Überreste von 6 Millionen Menschen.
Halt, hier beginnt das Reich der Toten.
Das sind menschliche Knochen. Wir sollen da durch?
Ja, also los. Schön vorsichtig, ja?
Ich glaube, ich steck fest.
Atme einfach mit mir, bitte. Es ist okay.
Was war das? Nicht weiter! Nicht weiter!
Es ist nicht so schlimm.
Alle raus! Scheiße, was machen wir jetzt, hä?
Wir können nicht zurück. Also gehen wir weiter. Sagt mir, dass wir nicht im Kreis laufen.
Es ist genau das Gleiche.
Nein, es ist alles umgedreht.
Oh, was ist mit dem Eingang passiert?
Moment, da ist irgendwas.
Oh mein Gott.
Was ist das denn, verdammt nochmal?
Als Kind hatte ich ein Klavier, das genauso ausgesehen hat. Ich habe dauernd drauf gespielt, aber das A war im Eimer. Was ist hier los? Kannst du das entziffern?
Der Mythologie zufolge ist das die Inschrift über der Pforte zur Hölle. Nur auf dem Bauch kriechend sollen sie ins Reich der Finsternis gelangen.
Hast du das gehört?
Oh Gott!
Ist da jemand? Was passiert mit uns hier?
Dad?
Lauf weg! Es war nicht meine Schuld. Es war nicht meine Schuld!